quick explanation of how this is going to work. This is going to test the performance of a metal detector when iron and a target is under the coil at the same time, which is also known as unmasking. So it'll be going in tiers. So that's ½ inch, that's got a bit of an angle on it, to be honest, and they're small pieces of iron. Then we've got inch raised with 2 larger pieces of iron, and then we've got 1.5 inch raise with even bigger pieces of square nail. Again, the coin goes in the center and we use different tiers, but we also move closer to the target. So that's one test. 3 inch, another test, 2 inch, 1 inch, and then high elevation. Iron masking comes in a lot when we start elevating the nails. On a single plane, a decent detector with decent recovery, single frequency will hit, but as soon as you start getting elevation in, single frequency detectors do struggle. Now this is going to be a silver sixpence, and we're going to start with that, and we'll go right through and see what the detector can get up to before it won't hit a target. Now for these, I'll be using the latest updates on each detector. The Deus 2, I haven't got the latest update, but I will be putting the latest update. I'm not testing between updates at the moment. That'll come in the future. So the legend will be on 1.15. We'll do these tests. So I'm going to use the stock coils that come with the detector. So we've got to understand about coil geometry. So for example, the item will be getting picked up here, but this is on the edge, and that will cause masking. Moving that iron piece closer takes it away from the edge, so then it helps with unmasking. So the footprint of the coil in relation to where the iron is can make the difference if the target will be seen or not. Got a small silver sixpence right in the centre. These are 3 inches away, elevation of ½ inch. Turn the legend on. I'm going to pick part mode 1.15. We'll go M2, all metal, park, recovery 5, IF 8. There shouldn't be any stability, no. Bottle caps, ground suppressor, DT off. Okay. Audio again, we'll leave it 3. Then we'll go into 2-tone. Volumes won't make a difference, pitches won't make a difference, sound break will, but we'll keep it at 10. Sensitivity will knock back to 20. 45. Coin in. No problem. We'll get that closer. And that's with iron filter totally closed. No problem. So level 1, nice and easy. Let's get rid of them. Now these are 1.5 inch elevation. Longer, bigger, more mass to them. And straight away, nothing. So, first thing we'll do is open up the iron filter to 4. Just getting a clip. I have to 2, I've been 2-1 before now. Now it's hitting it, but it's clipping a lot. So what we can do, increase recovery to 8. That's it, that's all. Let's get a bit of this DT in. It's free. That's what it's a treat. Now this is what I was saying on my last video about this iron filter. When an iron filter stops working, say 2 and 1, I use 2 iron filter, stability 1 on my fields. I couldn't go any lower because I was faulting on iron than 2, 1. I couldn't go to 1. So now it's good to be able to get that DT in. So let's go closer. Let's see if it's the geometry of the coil. See that? Go back. That's the geometry of the coil. That in the centre, where that coin is, in relation to the edges, are on the iron. Move it closer, it'll probably pick up 1 inch now. No problem. Right next to it. Close as you can get. And a good ID. Well, it will come up 30s then. No. The 5, but we've got a tone. Now let's just mess about with that DT there now. Recovery just at 8 as well. DT, let's knock that down to 0. Still got it. Coil geometry plays a big part, and that's why testing this coil against just a normal round double D, it's not fair. An elliptical versus a double D on opposite sectors, it's because of the geometry of the coil in relation to the iron, it's not going to perform the same. So we'll try our best to try and get the same coils, but that's what I want to make clear on my first video. Just say that coil was bigger, so these are past that, it hit that, and you think, hang on, a bigger coil is hitting a coin amongst iron better than a smaller coil, but it's just the geometry of the coil. Okay, so it passed that. As we got closer, it'll probably happen the same as this, because it seems like they are right on the edges. That's 1.5 inch elevation. And let's mess with DT again. It's opening it up, but I've realised this with DT, it does sound really crackly. Yeah, how crackly it sounds. Let's get it closer. It's 2 inches. That'll be 1, 2. Let's increase recovery now. It's getting it going that way, left to right, right to left. It's getting it quite well with a tone, but on the left to right, it's just clipping. So get closer again. Nothing. So that is going to be the benchmark of separating the mice from the beasts. That is actually falsy. So we can't go down to 1, which I know that anyway. Let's see if we can get DT. It'll just make it crackle more. DT up to 5. So that's the first test, the first detector on this. If the detectors start beating this, we can change this to a smaller coin, but I'm going to keep it at this at the moment. So on this, the legend passed tier 1, tier 2. So the legend got up to 3 inches, 1.5 inch elevation, iron nail either side, quite big square nails as well, and it didn't hit it 2 inches away. Now we can change the size of that coin as well. I could put a small gold coin in, I can put a bigger coin in, but we're just going off this sixpence for now. So the legend is at pole position, and it will be because there's no other detectors yet. So that's the one to beat. 3 inch away, 1.5 inch elevation on a sixpence.